Alright, so questions are pipeline, indoc, yada yada yada. So, go to basic, 8 weeks. Pop out of basic, you have a week in between. Graduate basic on a Friday, you get to us on a Monday. You will start the development course the following Monday. So, the dev course is 10 days. It usually ends up Friday or Monday. And then, so if you graduate Friday, you'll start Monday for indoc. Graduate Monday, you'll start Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, it depends. Indoc, 10 weeks total. You'll do all your pre-dive stuff. Then you will graduate, say on a Monday or a Friday. The dive school will start the following Monday. So you will then go to Panama City to the Navy and Marine Corps dive class there, dive school. And then you will PCS to Kirtland, where you will go to paramedic. Paramedic is 6 months. Normal people do paramedic in about a year to 2 years. We like to do the fire hose mentality for learning, so get ready to suck it as it full blast blows you in the face. From paramedic, you then can do SEER, jump school with the Army, military free fall. You can either do that with the Navy down in Coronado, or you can do it with the Army out in Yuma. Then you will come back to Kirtland, and you could go back to back for all these classes, or you could go out to one and come back, and out to another one and come back. And then about 6-7 months, to knock out the apprentice course. Add it all up, takes about 2 years. Bam, you are a 3-level pararescueman. You then go to whatever unit they send you to, and then you're a 3-level, so you got to work on your 5-level. It takes about a year to 18 months. Jump this, shoot that, tie some knots, learn how to build you already know how to build a rescue system, or lowering and other kinds of stuff, raising. 5-level, team leader, helicopter, team leader, fixed wing with static line jump master, and free fall jump master, and dive soup, and dive medical supervisor, and oh, by the way, you're still shooting, doing your medicine, keeping up your paramedic. They were not joking when they said you would be a jack of all trades. And that's, I'm not even going into ROCO, CQB, shooting courses, driving courses, advanced free fall procedures, advanced SEER, everything. So you're constantly going to school, which is good. Constantly training, which is good. Constantly learning, which is good. You know, you gotta, to do it all, you gotta know it all. So, there have been times, like at the beginning of just graduating a course, you know, like paramedic, where, you know, I felt I was just dangerous enough to cause some harm. But once you've been working for a while, things make sense, and, you know, I don't think I was ever that dangerous. There are a couple guys out there that maybe are a little bit more dangerous. You know, you let that guy go out the back of the plane first. You're like, we're gonna let Bob go first, and then we'll jump just a little bit after him. that does happen on occasion. But I mean, I think everybody's got that. It's not that they're bad; they just maybe aren't. It's hard to be the jack of all trades and know how to do everything. So there will be things that maybe you're not that great at. But luckily, or hopefully, you're smart enough to, have that healthy fear that keeps you safe and honest, and muscle memory keeps you safe and honest, and always having a buddy, check your gear. Nothing wrong with a second set of eyes on something. Maybe not always, but when you get complacent, that's when you get killed or kill somebody else. So you always got to pay attention. I don't think while working, asking somebody, hey dude, we check this out? Yeah, I'll check it out. Cool? Yeah, we're cool. Nothing wrong with that. So Pipeline is a blast. I got lucky a lot. Didn't really use pararescue as, hey, go home with me, I'm a PJ. I just was me. But the opportunity to visit many, many cities was always there. Through my pipeline, I was the highest ranking A1C. So basically, I was herding cats because, well, you're just an A1C too. I don't have to listen to you. And I would say, yes, it's true, but who's going to get you unarrested? Who's gonna plead to the cops? Please don't arrest him. He didn't. Yeah, I don't know. He didn't mean to get that drunk. I'm his superior officer. Can I please have him? The Pipeline had some good times. Still friends with those guys too. They're good people. Maybe just some of them couldn't handle their liquor. I think I might have had once or twice that I couldn't handle my liquor too. So everybody has those days. Let's see. Is there anything fun? Or, when, I think I've said this before, but when I told my father I wanted to, be a ranger, and he said, nope, you should be a PJ. You definitely should go in the Air Force. When you go to an Army school, and, especially like airborne or something, and you realize what the Army is like, what their food is like. Airborne was definitely an Air Force appreciation school where you're like, I love the Air Force. Oh, the food was horrible. I've heard that the barracks have gotten better. The barracks I was in were straight up 1942 barracks, so that's interesting. So and their food, the grease was bad. But, hey, you live, you learn, you drop a couple pounds, whatever. Just thinking places like that, like, oh yeah, this is a good weight loss program, or, I was starting to need lose a couple pounds there anyway, or think positive, because, yeah. Navy food I wasn't a big fan of either. Yeah, when I went to Dunker training, I didn't like. I was on Pensacola. The Navy, plus the Navy's got some really weird segregation going on to where E7s and above sit here, E1s go sit over there. Well, I was at E3, but E nobody still. Go sit over there. So yeah, let's see the Pipeline. My dive school was in Key West at the John F. Kennedy Special Forces Underwater Operations School, and that was awesome. I was there for what they call Fantasy Fest. And if you get a chance to go to Fantasy Fest, it's pretty awesome. If you've ever heard of, in Iceland, they also have a Fantasy Fest. Nothing wrong with going there either. In fact, I think if you're anywhere near someplace and they have something called Fantasy Fest, I'm going to go with it's a pretty good idea to go to it. It's a good time. We had fun in Kirtland. Albuquerque is not a bad town. A little bit dusty, dirty. Get a little bit tired of getting electroshocked anytime you get into your bed. But overall, not a bad place. And you can go skiing. It's a big country. There's lots of schools. Enjoy it. I think it's worth it. And so that's. I know I didn't really give you many stories from the pipeline. They're mainly just drunken debauchery, going to schools. I mean, that's pretty much the pipeline. Although they do seem to frown upon that now, so maybe enjoy the fact that, at one point people could do crazy stuff, and that in this new and safer, kinder world we live in, that's just not the way it goes. Used to be a theory that if you could do something drunk or hungover, that when you did it for real and you were sober, it'd be much easier. It was a training idea that I know a lot of people believed in. I can tell you that I don't think I ever took a PT test, either not drunk still or hungover. I passed. That was just the way to go. That was the kind of training environment that we lived in, and so just know that at one point that's the way people trained. At one point, like before the 40s, 50s, before the scientists said, running could be healthy and exercise is good. They didn't believe in running or exercise. They just did it. And I don't know, I'm kind of happy I don't live in that world. But, because I think that exercise is good. Just got off my waiver about 2-3 weeks ago, so getting back in the pool. I'm only about 3 seconds off what I was doing for underwater, so not too bad. I'm happy. It is strange. Well, it feels a little bit weird. I got some new fins, and I like them. The fin, very good fins. They're basically boogie boarder or body surfing fins. They got a nice feel. They're just they're a little bit short. They're a little bit shorter than my usual fins, so there's a little bit more kicking on them. So it took me about 10 minutes to get into them. But once I got into them, I was fine. So check out equipment, see if it works for you. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Man, I'm gonna have to look back through my videos and see if traffic just seems to get worse all the time, or is it just me thinking that traffic gets worse all the time. Too many people. Hey, everybody, don't move to Texas. Don't move to California either, because that's where I'm planning on going after this. Don't move to Hawaii, because that's another place I plan on going back to. Move to Oklahoma, Idaho, Iowa, anything in the middle of the country you can move to. I think everybody should move there. So life is good. Hope it's good for you. It's been a tough week for the world, but don't listen to the news too much, or else you might start believing all the negativity, and it's really not going to help you. So I think it's healthy to be aware of what's going on in the world, but I don't think you should let it rule your life. So limit your contact with the news. You know, be aware, be prepared, be smart on what's going on, but definitely don't let it get you down. I think I said that earlier on this morning's ride to work. It kind of ends up being the thought of the week, possibly the month. Just don't let mean-spirited people, you know, people who like to set other people on fire. They've said this week that Putin has Asperger's disease. That could be a good cover-up for, you know, working for the KGB for all those years. He just heartless, soulless. But, you know, I mean, who am I to judge? But I don't like Putin. I think that worries me when people say, well, at least he takes care of his country. And you see how he takes care of his country. So, very grateful we live in America, or whatever free country you live in, because it could always be worse. You know, the poor Ukrainians, we can't defend them because we're so spread out that we just can't do anything about them. Plus, we don't want to anger the Russians because then they won't help us with the Iranians. But maybe ISIS will unite the world, and we'll all sing Kumbaya as we drop bombs on them, and the world will be a better place. Possibly, I don't know. Maybe someone else will pop up. It's always something. I think the world needs strife. Maybe most of us don't want it, but it seems to be what we thrive on. I think human nature is not to get along, unfortunately. So fight the better part of your human nature. Try to get along with somebody. Try to get along with yourself. Try to make it to training. Try to work hard. Try to do something with your life. I will try to do something with my life, and maybe we make the world a better place. And if we don't, at least we tried. And trying's half the battle. G.I. Joe. I was joking. No, but I do believe that trying is better than not trying. At least you can say, I did my best, versus, well, you know, I was busy. So, hope you guys have a great weekend. Tomorrow we're going back to the pool. Again, try to do the elusive treading water video again. Like I said, I was in the pool today, and it was good to go. So, it was warmer. Definitely was not warm, but it was not cold either. So, life is good. So, have a good one, and I'll talk with you guys later. Bye.